Your fault. All right, so we're just going to continue on. Welcome, Dazzling Diamonds. We're going to go over the online free shipping that Avon has right now. Typically, when our customers spend $60, they automatically get free shipping, but that free shipping comes out of our commission. So maybe we earn $12 commission, but after we pay for the customer's shipping, we only get $4. Like, well, that's not exciting. So, but right now, Avon's covering the free shipping. So if you made $12 on the order, you get to keep all $12. So now is the time to do the online fundraising. This only goes through campaign 7. And stay to the end after I stop recording because I have stuff I'm not supposed to share. I'm not just kidding, but I got good stuff. So the shipping rebate awards, that's on the incentive tab. Stay Shine Connect, Avon. Okay, let's just go over there and look. So if I do escape, it should make my screen smaller, right? Or F10. Oh, who knows how to do that? Okay, darn it. There we go. Yay, we made it. Okay. See, you don't have to be a tech genius to have a successful Avon business. I just a bull in a china shop.
Just keep pushing buttons.
Yeah, nothing's going to explode, I promise. So on avon.com, come over here to manage business, seller central, and incentive hub. Now your tablet and phone display will be different. Just look for that little thing that those 3 bars together up in the corner. That's your menu bar. I'll tell you how to get things. Go Far Costa Rica. That's well, it's an all expense paid trip. And when you go onto avon.com, you can go here and check your tracker and see how you're tracking for that. And there's different categories. And if you're new to Avon, you have one of the you have the smallest goal to achieve. So if you want to go on this trip, message me and we'll make a plan for you. Shipping on us, that's what I just went over. Stay Shine Connect. You as the ambassador, you can earn a $250 credit towards your Avon hotel and the top 10 in cumulative personal sales, and all the different tiers that we have, the 5-star, 10-star, all that stuff. So you could get some more details there. If I'm one of the top 3 leaders that have the most first generation team members going to Vegas, I get $5,000 to spend on you.
Oh, we can do that before I leave too.
You spend $5,000?
Yeah, well,
register you for
I can just look and spend $5,000 just breathe.
Yeah.
But
register for the convention. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's well worth it. It's a whole lot of fun. You get so inspired and pumped up to do your business. You get to see all the Christmas stuff coming up and give your customers sneak peeks, which grow your sales. Not to mention all the new friends you make and all the trouble you get in.
It's always fun.
It is.
It's always fun.
But never leave your phone laying around.
Ah!
Somebody might pick it up and take pictures. Yes. So this particular incentive, though, if I'll have $5,000, and Michael Sendek will help me plan a party for my team nationwide.
That would be so much fun.
I don't get $5,000. Michael Sendek says, "Hey, Teresa, how do you want to spend $5,000 on your team?" And so, I'll make sure it goes all the way as far down as I can.
And top notch, because Michael knows how to do that.
Yeah, he does. Yep. Now, this is really exciting for new representatives. In their first 6 campaigns with Avon, during 4 of those campaigns, if they sell $100, then each time they sell $100, they get a product bundle. And if they get all 4 product bundles, then they get a 5th surprise product bundle. And Avon makes it easy for them to get their first $100 order by purchasing this $100 new ambassador bundle that's worth $303.
Oh, that's a good one.
And they can get it for only $100. You know what? I ordered one and they sent it to me.
Oh, so you have.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on that later.
Okay.
And then this is for all of us that achieved 5-star and 10-star last year. We're enjoying the free shipping this year and get to bronze ambassador, and Avon will start sending you people. I signed up a old friend of mine. She used to be a team member, Tracy,
Oh, yeah.
and she placed a $100 order, and Avon gave me 20 people. I had another person
Hey.
sign up that used to be with Avon.
Yes.
She
Sent you
placed
another
$100, got another 20.
Oh, wow.
So I signed
like
up 2
Avon.
people and got 40.
40 people. What's the rate now?
Yeah, so about 3 out of 20 will actually do something, but since that's 3, you didn't do anything to get, that's a good 3. So it's a leadership is a great
you
way.
had to go out and find. Yeah.
Yep, and so here's a video that you can share to invite people to join Avon.
I still like that other video.
Oh, I know that little cartoon one. That one's a lot of fun. I should post that again.
That and then the song.
All right. So yes. Oh yeah. I love that song. All right. Hi, Monty. All right. So so when you have, if you want to know more about the incentives, that's where you go. And oh, Christy. And then each one has a button for your own personal tracker. Okay. So now, St. Patrick's Day, I'm gonna do this because, so you guys don't feel alone. Hi, Christy. Sorry for the delay. I'm joining you, letting you in. I was on Avon.com and I didn't see you were in the waiting room. So
It's okay.
Sorry.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I got Tony Cato here as my co-host. I don't know
Hi,
if you
Tony.
keep me out of trouble or make trouble.
A little. This
And
the
this
yin
is
and
Monty.
yang of it.
Yeah. All right. So St. Patrick's Day, it's a fun way to build extra sales. You could go to Dollar Tree and get those little headbands with the shamrocks or a little, something to just draw attention for.
Conversation.
Okay, this isn't for introverts, okay? Unless you're a daredevil introvert. Does that exist? Anyway,
Fearless, yes.
a fearless introvert. So,
that's your nickname.
yeah. So, you could ask customers to, like, if they order anything from Avon from you that's green, you can have them share their green look. You could do a last minute pop-up green party. You could do it online. On your phone, you can download the app, the free app for the spin the wheel contest. And then you could give away product bundles or coupons to your customers. So let's see. I wish there was an easier button to, it's supposed to be escape. So escape didn't work. I'm going to try it again. It didn't work. F10. How did I do that last time, Tony? Oh, wait, maybe I do this X. Aha. Okay.
X marks the spot.
X marks the spot. There you go. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to show you green products. So makeup pretty much only had green eyeliner. We didn't have any green eyeshadows. Why? Why don't we have any green eyeshadow? So, but in skincare, we have lots of green products. We have the new Beyond Glow. We have the PharmRx. And yeah, I think those are the only 2 that are green, is PharmRx and the Beyond Glow. And so you could do something fun, like tell your customers, get 10% off of every green product you buy, or maybe you get 10% off, or maybe you can get a entry for the spin the wheel. So maybe you're going to raffle off a little product basket to them. Like maybe you get this green set here, right? And you make a little gift bag for them. So if you, for every green product you buy, you get a raffle ticket to go in and win this set for free. Well, that's the fun thing about being an independent Avon ambassador.
You can do what you want.
Yeah, do what you want, as long as it's legal.
That part.
That part, yeah. So we got a green foot cream, Skin So Soft. You can kind of count as green.
Yeah.
You got Skin So Soft, Skin So Soft.
So that bath oil isn't that bad.
Yeah, and you can make a little green gift basket with the green products. And then there's even hair care that's green. We have the new Pure Naturals, or is it called Pure Naturals? Yes, it is. I was right. Pure Nature. Pure Nature shampoo and conditioner. Here's a really popular one, the 2-in-1. My favorite, if your customers have curly hair, she is their friend. So
you've been hooked on that since the beginning, since it first came.
Since
when we went to Avon to the convention,
the New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in a cast.
Oh, Kate loves Pure Naturals. Yay. All right, so so you get the picture. You know, you can make it fun with your customers, and it's a great way to get them to try new products. Like, oh yeah, let me get that lotion,
Mhm.
you know, because it's green, and then I get an entry to win something.
What
So
about haiku?
your haiku, yes, ding ding ding. I did forget. Let's go over
Yes.
here. Shop fragrance.
Fragrance.
Let's see. Okay, so there's the haiku perfume. Now here's a little tidbit. Amari was our #1 selling perfume for over 50 years. And then
Oh, wow.
haiku came on the scene and
And knocked them
dethroned.
out. Knocked
And
them out.
so
I have people that
haiku's
still
the
ask me
#1
about
since.
haiku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, you got that green one, haiku? Yes. You know, when that
Okay.
first came out, we had to teach people how to say that, like you had to learn how to say bakuchiol.
Oh, that's going to be a little longer.
For men, the Studio 1886.
Oh, let's see. Okay. You're on it, Chrissy. Okay, so
I
there's that
love it.
green one. Oh, and look, so with the haiku perfume, you can add the
The whole
hand
set.
cream, the body lotion,
The
perfume
mist.
skin.
I think that's
Yeah,
what they have.
that hair mist.
hair
Yep,
mist,
there it
yep.
is.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can make a total haiku bag. That would be so entirely cute. Now that Studio 1886 that Chrissy just mentioned, that stuff will get you pregnant. You got to be careful. Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Ooh,
my
this stuff smells.
podiatrist bought a bottle
Man,
from me.
that's those days.
I know.
Handed it,
That's those
handed
days.
it to his brother. Now he wants another one.
Yeah, that was just And I think that one this is the black one, huh? Or is that the green one?
That looks like it's black.
Yeah, because that's Studio 1886.
Mm.
Oh,
It's dark green.
this one's green also?
It's a dark green, but yeah.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is? Okay.
So you can make a 2-piece set.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that would be nice for the
Cologne
men.
and
Yeah.
that, yeah. And that'd be nice, you know, because Father's Day is coming up.
True.
Yeah. So, oh, look, you can even put a
The
green
deodorant
haiku in
in
there. Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh,
So that
yes.
so have fun with your customers. Yeah.
That's what it says.
Yeah. So let's see.
Fun customer contest. though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let me see. I'm gonna minimize this and go back to there. Now we have to remember I go up to the top. Oh, look, it says to exit full screen, press escape. That's what I did, and it wasn't working.
Reading is fundamental.
Go figure, huh? Speaking of, do you read your Avon brochure?
Every once in a while, I
Yeah.
have been negligent. Is that the
Oh,
right
okay.
word?
Because
Yes.
it's your best educational tools.
Yes,
It's
it
just
is.
it's the best, easiest way to read to learn about your products.
After being
So-
gone for a little while and not really doing it, looking at that new one, I had all kind of pages folded down.
Yeah. It's dangerous, huh?
Uh-huh.
So if you yourself are doing green products, let's say, well, I know Christy's got some fur babies. So
Oh
like,
yeah.
what if Christy got a picture of a bottle of haiku in front with her cat next to it,
Mhm.
and it has a little caption that says, "I love when my human smells like this," or something like
Ooh,
that.
That's cute.
That's real cute.
So like if you're, you know,
That popcorn is popping. There you go.
Jiffy Pop,
Yeah.
if you know, you know. So, but for those that aren't comfortable with going on camera themselves, you don't really have to show yourself. Sometimes you could just have your hand holding the
Mhm.
product, or
And have the fur baby be there.
yeah, and have your fur. Look, and all you have to do is pay them with kisses. It's the
Yeah.
best. They'll love
Yep.
all the extra
A
attention.
special treat. Free labor.
Free labor, we like that. Don't need to put it on our 1099, huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, and then have your customers tag you when they're doing a post. You can let your customers say, hey, you know, let's say they just ordered some new earrings, right?
Mhm.
And they're like, hey, when you wear those, you know, if you post a picture on Instagram or Facebook, tag me, and then maybe you give them a coupon for their next order or a small discount on their next order, or
Yes.
maybe you give them a free product on their
Mhm.
next order. So, but then people will say, oh, those are cute earrings. Oh, those are Avon. Avon's still around.
Mm.
What's her number?
Yeah.
So, you know, it works. So, you know, that saying is seeing is believing.
That's true.
Because, you know, sometimes you ever order some earrings and you get them and they're kind of chintzy, you know, but then sometimes you order something like, wow, this is really nice. The picture doesn't do it justice.
Justice, yeah.
And that's why it's important that if you're going to buy something for yourself, make sure you shop your own store before you go shopping at Walmart or Target, because if you wear that stuff and you get a compliment, you're not going to make any money off that compliment. But if you're wearing Avon and you get a compliment, how many customers have you gotten because people commented on what you were wearing? Or
But especially some of the jewelry, and then
perfume?
perfume
Oh,
or clothes.
oh, the clothes, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When we have some of the cuter clothes pieces, yeah.
They're getting cute again.
Yes, they are, and I did order
The ones
some.
Natasha did, that
That-
black and white shirt.
You hadn't seen me place an order for a while on that little stuff, but I
Yeah.
just did, and there's quite a few pieces of clothing. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I'll have to go look.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. All right. So welcome the new beginners. This is being recorded, so if you want to go back and see the beginning, you can. Oh, so we're going to talk about Easter baskets. And one year, when I first moved here, I still had my clientele in San Francisco. And I serviced a lawyer's office in City Hall. It was quite schmancy. My daughter was a baby, and I'd load up everything in the bottom of her stroller, park under the Civic Center.
Oh, she was so cute. I could see she got you lots of
Yeah,
stuff.
she called City Hall. She thought it was a castle. So, but one year I made little Easter baskets, and I was able to sell them for $10, and I sold 70 of them in that
Ooh.
office.
You filled
So,
up the hall.
baskets are a fun money maker. So, we were gonna slide our chairs over and
that's my cue?
bring a table forward. Come on,
My
Manti.
cue.
And we're gonna show you. We're gonna demo. So you go that way, and then I go this way.
Okay.
It's like one of those number games, you know.
Sorry,
Oh,
birds.
Look at that. She's running over my bird cage.
Sorry, birds. Can't take
Alright.
me no. What is
No.
that? An elephant in the China room?
A bull in a China.
Bull in a China.
Ah, right. So we're gonna slide this forward. Can you guys still hear me okay? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, so we have a basket. So I got all of these at the Dollar Tree. And this bag came with 3 colors. We're gonna put these lavender ones in there. So what colors, grass, do you think looks best? The basket's green, the product's purple. I got a mauve, a mustard, and a sage.
You know, mix them
All
up.
right, mix them up.
Oh,
Okay.
actions speak louder than words. Okay.
So I'm using the new lavender set. So in here I have the body lotion, the bath oil, and the body scrub. And I took the body scrub out of the box. Now I like the paper grass better than that plastic cellophane stuff. It's very clingy and it's irritating because it sticks to everything. And don't get anything with glitter. Glitter never goes away. They're like Christmas pine needles. They never go. They're just always
Stuff is
there.
sticking to you everywhere. At home and it's in the car, it's on
It's
your lips.
awful. So in your eye.
Yeah,
All right.
that hurt.
So I always like to. This is what I was doing when Tony came and scared the bejeebies out of me.
You should have seen her jump.
So I'm going to put a brochure in the back of the book as a support for the products. And on the front, I just used a regular label. And with my Sharpie, I tried to draw a little smiley face. And I said 10% off first order. I don't know who's going to get this book. So I'm hoping I get a new customer from this book. And so on the back, I have 2 labels, one in English and one in Spanish. And what I did is I went to avon.com and with one click, changed my site to Spanish, and then copied that URL, and then went to Google and searched free QR code generator. I like the one that has the name monkey in it. And so I made a QR code that goes directly to my Spanish site. So now, no hablo español, pero para Avon en español,
need to, 'cause
ya,
you got
llamar
that.
mi amiga, dame su número o nombre, por favor.
Sounds
Aquí,
good.
gracias. That's it. That's all I can do. But they can shop my whole website in Spanish. And then I added in free shipping on 60+ orders because I don't know where this is going. So we're going to use that for a backdrop. And then we'll put these products in. And sometimes what you do is you can use the box as like risers or fillers, to take up room. So
Maybe
when
put the-
yeah, you want to do that first? since it takes up the most room. And if it squishes down a bit, what you could do to save money on grass is you could get some white tissue paper and put it in the bottom of the basket, and then you don't have to put so much grass on. Now,
Ooh, the box is taking up too much room.
yeah. So, and then we're gonna put the book behind here.
To hold it up.
Yeah. So since we're gonna put the book inside there, we're gonna sneak a business card in there. If you don't have a business card, your book is your business card. Don't worry about that. I'm also gonna sneak in some samples. I got 2 women's samples of fragrance and 1 men's fragrance. I'm gonna sneak that down in there. Because again, I don't know who this is going to.
It may not be pretty right now, but you have more time.
Yeah. And then, if you wanted to, you could get some cheap little Easter eggs, the chocolate ones, and sprinkle some eggs around in there.
Jelly beans.
Yeah, and jelly beans. You can also get
little
plastic
eggs.
eggs. And you can put some jelly beans or chocolate in there.
Put the
And
eggs in
one
there.
thing I do with this, look at this big bag. I got 30 eggs. And what I do is I get a little basket like this, and I put a bunch of
stuff in it and it tips over. That's
Ta-da! So now for the next demonstration, what I do is, yeah, see, that was intentional. I put the eggs in the basket and I put coupons in there, 10% off, 15% off, free product. And when I go and deliver the order, I go, and the customers pick an egg. And so basically they're picking their own coupon. Or yeah, so it's kind of they love, they're like, oh, which one?
Yeah.
Which one is the $1
Mhm.
million one? You know, you can really see people's personalities come out. It's funny.
Yeah.
So so I use the eggs for that. Okay, so we're done with the table.
Okay.
So we'll go back to our
Regular schedule programming.
yes. All right. I'm so glad I don't have to be 1,000% professional and perfect. I would never make it in corporate America. I get fired so quick. But let's say you're not like, well, that's great. I'm not really doing baskets. You know, baskets are great for events. I know Katie had an event and she sold out of all of her baskets, and she said it was great that it was a great way to move product.
Mhm.
So oh, so she used handles, with the fixed handles so that wouldn't happen. Live and learn. All right. Thanks VM. So yeah, so if you're using those Thursday codes and you have free products, you can use those free products to make the baskets and sell them.
We used my Thursday code also.
You did?
Yes,
You
I
got
did.
free stuff too?
I'm a big
Mhm.
girl now.
Mhm. For a minute.
Mm.
No. You could also do something cute for your customers. These were from the Dollar Tree. There's 3 bags for $1.25. So what if they got like a little bottle of perfume or a little bottle of skincare? You could make it cute for her to say happy spring. Or maybe she wants to give a little Easter basket to her grown daughter or a
Mm.
teenage daughter.
The
You know,
whole
you could put like a
basket.
little bit of grass in the bottom, you know,
Cute.
this kind of grass. And
Can't
and
take her nowhere, okay? Remember that.
well, you brought the mimosas. So, but this would be a fun adult little Easter bag. It's something like, well, I should do that for Serena. My daughter's
you go.
25.
I have
Just a little
I have
happy
older
Easter
daughters
face.
also. I have to think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mother's Day is coming up.
Yep. So it's a cute little way to build things up. All right. So you can have a whole. I once hosted an event, and all the moms came to my house, and they had to like buy a ticket, and which paid for the baskets and the grass. And we had a basket making workshop. And I just posted pictures on the team page about coloring books and crayons.
Yeah.
And so because I was at in the moms club at the time, and so the moms came over and we all made Easter baskets that we would want our kids to actually have.
Damn.
Not that stupid little Chuck E. Cheese toys that break.
Yeah.
So that was a fun time, but my life has moved on from there. So let's see.
You're an empty nester.
I am. All right, so special offers. If you're going to be, look, it worked the first time. Yay. All right,
Big girl.
I'm doing big things now. All right, so we're gonna come over here to special offers on avon.com. And if you have an event coming up, if you need products to sell at your tables, as long as your tent doesn't blow away, right, Amanda? She's listening, she's not listening. Amanda was doing an event once and her whole Avon tent got blown away.
That happened when we did that kids one that time. We had
Oh,
to tie
yeah.
them all together.
Yeah, so if you're
Mhm.
doing an outdoor event, always have sandbags. You know, if you don't have sandbags, you could get a gallon of water and use a bungee cord. And so
Mhm.
you get 4 gallons of water and you can drink them when you get home. You know,
Mhm.
so that's a good way to keep your tent down.
Mm.
So let's see. So you're going to come over here to special offers. Now, your customers can see all these special offers, but not exclusive offers. Oh, Amanda woke up. Did you hear me talking about you? All right, so exclusive offers are for Avon ambassadors only. And look, so if you were going to make that green haiku basket, Christy, like
Yeah.
$20, these
Oh,
are
that
$46. You get it for $20.
Mhm.
So now,
Nice.
if you added a bottle of haiku to that, it probably cost you $30 to make. You could sell it for at least 50.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And make it cute. And we got the wow deal. So how I work this, oh look, well, here's one right here.
Another one, yeah.
There you go, $25, but it's worth 46. So if you made that a basket and you sold it for $40, your customer's saving 6, but you're making 15.
Mhm.
Excuse
Yeah.
me, that carbonation.
Uh-oh.
All right. So I also work this, if I have a customer that says, oh, I need a bottle of Natura, I come here first. Oh, look, Natura is over here, and I'm going to charge her, like, what's the going price for the Natura? $8, $13?
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna get this and sell it to her for full price, and then I'm gonna sell these and or give them away as free gifts to my customers. So I
Mhm.
always see what's in here first, and I feel really good when I score. It's like, oh, she wants 2 of these. I'm
Mhm.
like, "Wow." So like somebody might just order the perfume and the far away hair and body, body cream, right?
Yes. Mhm.
So your cost is $26, but you're gonna sell this to her for $25 plus tax, right?
Mhm.
Or something. No,
Something
no,
like-
you're gonna sell that full brochure cost, right?
Yeah.
But now this is pretty much free.
That's
So now
yours,
you can
yeah.
give that away as a
Mhm.
free thank you gift. And she'll go, oh, my Avon lady loves me so much. She gave me a
Gave
free stuff.
gift.
Yeah, she don't need, no, it didn't cost you anything.
Mhm.
So,
That's okay, baby.
Have a question.
pardon?
It's okay. Mommy's here, honey. Nothing's gonna happen to you.
Oh, no, I don't think they're talking to me.
Okay. Mhm.
I'm sorry. My hound dog over here is just shivering. He's shaking. He's terrified of something.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
it's a poor baby.
We heard something. It was either a gunshot or a backfire on a car.
Oh, let's go with the backfire.
Give them some love, yes.
Yeah. So these are the special offers that your customers are going to see. So when you're directing them to your website, you want them to go here first, the special offers, because it's going to help influence how much they buy. They're like, oh, if I spend this, I'll get that. So
Mhm.
you always want your customers to see that. Limited time bundles is another good place to get good deals on
That is
products.
good stuff.
Yeah. And then clearance. Now clearance I don't do too much because I don't want my customers getting hooked on something that's going to be discontinued.
Mhm.
Now, if
Yeah.
I just wanted a quick cash and carry stuff for a table event, like $1.79. So, and
Okay.
then I get my discount on top of that. So
Yes.
mine is probably like $1.
Mhm.
So maybe if I'm doing an event, I could buy 10 of these for $10.
Mhm.
And then at the event, I'd sell them for like 2 for $5.
Yeah, something
So
to table fill.
I'd make money.
Table fill
And
get
technically I could save them for Christmas.
that part.
The Christmas ones start in what, October, November? People start shopping for Christmas gifts.
Mhm.
And so,
Yeah, all the clothes are down to
yeah.
particular sizes.
yeah, and
stuff
if you
usually
see
now.
final sale, that means you don't get to return it. So, I don't really promote. Anyways, that's where you find
This has
that.
been here forever, so
I
they're finally
know.
getting the final stuff.
I know. I don't think I think this is like a gym membership. People are all gung ho for the first month.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
they're like, eh. All right. So that's where you can find the special offers and best deals. And let's see. And then sometimes if you're just at what I call a hot point, you might get a text or an email from me and say, hey, you're only $20 away from making 40%.
Mhm.
It's worth the extra shipping to get the 40% because they're going to go back and do a
Adjustment.
adjustment on all your previous orders. So
Good.
you got 40% off.
I know.
And you're not even President's Club and you got 40% off.
I was very happy.
Yes, that's
Mhm.
this is like the best thing since
Slice liver.
say that.
Isn't that the saying that you gonna get?
Oh, it's the best thing since like butter on toast or something
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Just mimosas. So.
Oh,
I'm old. That was an old saying, I think.
yeah, there's a reason. So our top sellers for campaign 4, here I was, $1,400. Woohoo! Most of that was customers. My only stock up was on bug guard because it's bug guard season. It's the time of year when
Excellent
people
green
say,
too.
yeah, they'll say, I'm leaving in an hour. Do you have that bug stuff?
Oh, I hate that one.
Can
Oh.
you meet me at Starbucks? It's like, well, I'm in the middle of my dinner, but all right. But that's what they do, right? So you gotta keep the customer happy. So I'm ready for those last minute phone calls.
'Cause I know I've called you, so
Yeah.
you
yeah.
got some.
And then we got Mary, she's at 1,012. Martha is 908. Brenda, 516. Tina, 478. Deborah Marshall, she's on the call. Woohoo, 434. Rocking that 40%. And Lorraine got it. And Gloria Hercules, Ignacia Tays, Jose Hernandez, Alicia Kilborn, Nancy So, Veronica Mata coming in at 256, getting situated in her new town.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She did move, yeah.
Yep. And Miss Amanda in here at 210. Woohoo! Lupe, Sheila, where's Sheila at? And oh, Sheila, you know the Prince song?
Oh,
Yeah.
Sheila.
Well, you know, she's from that era. She probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then Nancy Shope and Patricia
Patricia.
Donahue. So congratulations on getting the orders over 200 and over
Good
200
job,
gets 30%. Huh?
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
job, everybody.
Yeah, thank you. Ooh.
Hey, I have a
What campaign
question.
was that for?
Pardon?
What
Do you
campaign
know?
was that for?
That's for campaign 4.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, so campaign 5 is still processing through Tuesday.
Okay.
Do you know? Do you know if the original, you know, the green bug spray, if it's coming back in the regular spray, not the aerosol?
Oh, in the pump spray?
Mhm.
Yeah, because I have most of my customers like that, and not they don't like the aerosol.
Aerosol. I have not seen that. So
I know I haven't seen it in a while, and I'm like, I
yeah,
hope
I'm
they bring
sure
it
it's
back.
just a manufacturing thing.
Uh-huh.
Because they're repackaging everything.
Yeah, because the new company actually has to invent the machinery to make the bottles, but they have the silver bottles. So now they just gotta make the green ones. But I am going to Napa on the 17th and I'll get some more inside scoops.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
take
because
those.
a lot of mine are like they like it for the river days, you know, for the day with the sunscreen.
Yes. It's easier to control. It doesn't go everywhere.
Yeah, and I feel like you waste so much with our aerosol one.
Yeah.
Would the wipes be
Oh, well, the wipes don't have sunscreen though.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the sunscreen that my customers like.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
All right. Well, I'll keep an eye out and let you know.
already.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I forgot to turn my ringer on.
I turned mine off and you didn't.
I know. It was all your fault because you jump scared me so bad. Yes, congratulations, Deborah. She got her first recruit. Hey.
I
So
remember that feeling.
yeah, but you can't stop with one.
Yeah, gotta keep going.
You need at least 99 more.
Yeah.
99 bottles of beer.
Well,
No, 99 ambassadors to sign up.
we
99
gotta
ambassadors.
say, there we go. New
Take
song.
one down, I'll sign up another. All
Okay.
right. So highest team sales. So this is a new category we're doing this year because I really want to encourage all of us to do leadership because it's a great avenue for extra money. And Tony had a team for a while,
Mhm.
and then life happened and things had to change.
Things change,
Mhm.
but
But you can always come back.
Monty is like, what the heck is going on here? Why is my door blocked? Come on, if you're coming, Monty,
So
come.
So he had his team did just over 2,000. Delfino Luna. What's another one that used to be on your team? Or is that another Delphine?
No, that was
That's-
another.
That's a
Delphi.
different one.
Yeah.
Okay. So her
That was
team,
Dora.
Dora, that's her name.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. So she did 396 and Christy's team 359. Ooh. And you know what? I went and I took your personal sales out. So that 359 wasn't Christy's order. That was her team members' orders. So because that's what Avon does to us. So this is for your paper and pencil here. Write down your action plan for the rest of March through April. Set a sales goal. Like how many green products do you want to sell? And what kind of Easter promotions are you going to use? Are you going to do the little coupons in the basket? Are you going to drop some candy in your customers' bags? Are you going to cutify their orders? So what are you going to do to set yourself apart? Because when you set yourself apart, your customers can't be taken by anybody else. I dare you to try to take one of my customers. They ain't leaving me.
I wouldn't try that one, no.
Yeah.
You
Besides
got-
that, I'll cut you.
You got them
I'll-
spoiled.
Yeah.
You got them spoiled.
Yeah, you keep your
Yeah.
customers loyal to you
Mhm.
and they help you earn trips. So make your sales business fun, not just like Amos says, don't just be an order taker. Plan your social media posts and events. So my challenge to you this campaign for the month for the rest of the month of March is to have 3 online orders for either in campaign 5 or in
Mhm.
campaign 6. And then message your past customers. I know Veronica, you had to relocate and your customers. I felt so bad for you and well us, once they closed the LA sales center, that was tough, hard to service our customers.
Mhm.
And then we had the whole product fiasco. So and now you've moved away. But you can still send your link to them and hopefully
They can do it
reactivate them.
online.
Yeah.
I actually moved closer to most of my customers.
Oh,
really?
I did, but they're just, I don't know why they don't want to spend.
Oh, yeah.
I used to have to drive 40 minutes and now I'm
Now I'm
20
closer and you
minutes.
don't.
I'm like literally right in the middle, 20 minutes one way and 10 minutes the other way. And they're just not spending.
What if you made them like a little sample bundle? Like if they had like, they have the samples of the new rice water, not rice water, the Organis shampoo and conditioner that smells so good. What do
I
you?
have a couple that do very well. Like I'll be like, hey, everybody who orders more than $20, this order is gonna get a full size product because I have so much back stock. And I'm like, you guys
Oh,
get
yeah.
a free one, blah blah blah. I have a couple that are really good about it. They're like, yay, they're excited. And there's some that they're just like, oh no, I'm okay. I'm okay this time. I'm okay. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, you get like a full size, a new cream or like,
Yeah.
something
Yeah,
$40 worth, but
Don't you in your head want to just give them an invisible slap upside the head? Like, I get
I
it.
know. I'm like,
Here.
I
gotta
show
do the
them, I'm like,
picture
I
and
show
laugh
them what
at
they
the
can get,
Avon
but
thing.
I don't know.
Yeah. So, well, and then one thing I want to do is start be more proactive, asking my customers for referrals. Because
hmm
nice people know nice people who know nice people. There shouldn't be any crazy
Exactly.
folk in that circle of friends, because of birds of
hmm
a feather. So I always give my customers $2, one for them and one for their friend. And when
I've had people
orders,
tell me, oh, I don't need the other one. I'm like, oh, it's for a friend of yours.
Yeah.
I'll just share mine. I'm
Oh.
like, no, give them a separate one. Like, take
yeah,
it.
that's what you
We
do.
want them to walk away and contemplate it another day,
Right? No, but
Yeah.
they return it back. They put it back on my table where I'm sitting. I'm like, okay, I guess. But,
Stinkers. I
damn,
would call.
people. But I think my biggest issue was the shorts, but
Yeah,
it's getting better.
it's
So
getting better.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was really hard for them to have to go through and redo everything so they wouldn't encounter the problems that they were.
Yeah, that was when I
Yeah.
started not meeting President's Club 2 years
Yeah.
in a row already.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so I was going to show the virtual try-on tool. It's a great way to get people linked to your site. So I went to Avon, Discover, Sweepstakes. Now, a new sweepstakes launches every month.
Okay.
And so,
So it goes all month.
so you can share it directly to Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
What's X? Is that Twitter?
That's that. Well,
Elon
Yeah.
Musk thing.
yes.
And then you can email it to people right from your Avon site.
Okay.
Well, if you send your link to people and say, hey, enter the free sweepstakes, screenshot this and say, you enter this free sweepstakes for a chance to win a $520 product bundle. And when they tap on your link and fill out this entry form, they are now cooking to you forever.
Okay, so they don't have to do any purchases.
No purchases.
It's
just sign up.
sign up.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, if they sign up, do they start getting all the various emails and stuff too? Yes.
Ding, 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 winner, winner. I would give you a chicken dinner, but I'll find some Avon to give you instead.
Just another mimosa.
Another mimosa. So yes, so when they fill this out, they have to put a valid email address and they're cooking to you. So now, if I come over here to manage business marketing calendar, I swear the website is like a man who went grocery shopping. He got everything on the list, but where the heck did he put it?
Yes. Yeah.
It's like, can I get in there and organize this, please? It's so confusing. All right, so here's the shop and learn. So it's going to be, the next one's going to be on Thursday, March 13th. And if your customers entered the sweepstakes, they're going to automatically get an email from Avon inviting them to attend this. And they don't have to attend it to use the coupon code. Once they're registered.
Once they're registered, they sign up for the sweepstakes, they're automatically registered. But they need to register in order to sign up for the sweepstakes, and then they'll get this.
Yeah, they'll sign up for the sweepstakes and then get the email.
Okay.
To attend.
And then get the future coupons.
And then if they don't attend, they can still use the coupon code.
Yes.
And that's good stuff, and
That is
especially
good.
since Avon's not going to charge us free shipping on these $100 orders.
Very, very much.
So you yourself, look, go here. So you saw how I got here, right? I'm going to register for it. And I use my family email. Because I signed in as a customer.
You
Where's
can
my
see what the
family
customer.
one?
That part I don't know. Matt barely gave me the the internet connection.
So hey, look, I can watch it in French. Parlez-vous français?
How about your Spanish and see how much you
Oh yeah, I
understand?
can practice my Spanish.
you
I
go.
did like better than Duolingo. So now that I'm registered for it, I'm going to get an email reminding me that this is coming. So I would suggest that you do this yourself so that you can experience what your customers are experiencing, so that if they have questions, you know how to answer them.
Especially if you have a dump email. I have that other email that I hardly have used.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, use that as a customer.
Yeah. Yep. So these two will grow your business. Use the sweepstakes to get them cooking to you, and then promote the products. Now, it's not enough to just say, hey, there's a shop and learn. We're having lavender. No. You order, where did I put, anyway, they're back there. So, you want to order it, you want to try it, you want to sample it, you want to demo it, you want to show it to people, and you want to get them excited about the shop and learn. Yeah. Have we tried this one yet? You tried the
I tried the
that's the bath oil.
I did
So-
the jasmine.
Yeah, so bring this with you and then squirt everybody. So, even your traditional customers that are nearby, let them know that they can shop from your website and put in a different shipping address if they would like to send Avon to somebody for a birthday present, thinking of you gift,
Yep.
maybe a care package. Like I could send my son the toilet bowl
Mother's Day,
cleaners
stuff like
and
that.
laundry soap. I can send it
Mhm.
right to his base.
Mm.
So they can use your link to do the Avon shipping for them. All right, let me minimize this one and go here. And all right, so recap. So St. Patrick's and Easter, where do we find the deals, the incentives? I think we're all good on this. Set yourself a goal. I thought it was hogwash writing down goals. I'm like, I have it in my head. I don't need to write it down.
Visualize it.
So I had a manager challenge me to write down that I wanted tinted windows, and they were, at the time they were $250. And I've been like, for 2 years, I need tinted windows. I need tinted windows, and I never got them. But when I wrote it down, I had them in 30 days because it's in your face as a constant reminder. It doesn't get pushed to the dark recesses of your brain.
Yeah.
Echo,
You don't
echo.
compartmentalize it.
Yeah,
Someplace
yeah.
way in the back.
Yeah, because so many, because we have so many demands on our time.
Yes, Lord.
So all right. So book a fundraiser because of that free shipping through C7. You can give more back to the company that you're raising money for, or keep for yourself. And it doesn't really have to be a company. It could be a church, a youth group, a missions trip.
I'm going to make mine for the cheerleading team
A
before we leave.
cheerleading team.
Mhm.
That's yes. And what people love about their cheerleading team fundraisers and all the little kids sports, the soccer, the dance troops, pee-wee football, is that the kids don't have to go door to door. And more importantly, mom doesn't have to
Bag
deliver all of it.
up, yeah. Separated,
Yeah.
bag it, transported, deliver it, yeah.
Yep. So how do you get customers? You're in a small town, but you haven't met anyone. If you're in a small town, Shatia, maybe you could ask the local store owners if it's okay if you leave brochures in their store, and in turn you would give them 10% off of their orders,
Amen.
right? So it's like
Incentive
a how do you say
incentive.
quid pro quo?
Quid pro pro.
Yeah, that. So and if you don't want to do traditional delivery, on the back of your book you could just put your website, right?
Yeah,
And I
directly.
mean, you could put your website and your phone number, so that way if they have any questions they could call you, text you. You know, what do I use for under eye bags, right? You could tell them, and then tell them where to find it on your website, and let them pay Avon and have Avon send it to them, and Avon puts the money on your Avon Visa card.
That, and if
Yeah.
there are any, does your local town have any events where they
Oh,
have
yeah.
vendors?
Yeah, vendor events.
Mhm.
Yep, those are good. And if you don't have a lot of products, you could just, if you're new,
Get some
you can
samples and
order
some
that new ambassador bundle.
Yeah.
And
True.
you could say, these are all my demos.
Mhm.
Feel free to try them.
Yeah.
And I'll be happy to
Order it for
take your
you.
order. You know,
Or about-
here's my link. Order it right now.
On my website and
Yeah,
order it.
you'll have your tablet ready for online orders. I mean, they do that sometimes. You go to
Yeah.
places and they put your order right there.
Right there.
So yeah, events
That
are,
way you don't miss them.
yeah, and events are great because how many times do you hear, oh, Avon's still around? I remember Avon,
Yeah.
and I'd like to pay not more than $65 for my tables. Events. Once they get in the hundreds, it's too much to make my money back. But ask email and text your link once a campaign. Nordstrom emails me like 5 times a day. Right? How many Sassy Joan emails were you getting every day?
All the time.
Buckets, right?
Buckets full.
So compare that to your 2 text messages a month. I don't think you have to worry about bugging them. It's just once a campaign, send them your link, highlight a product, highlight the specials, and it's your consistency. That's
It
what
counts. Yeah. it
Lisa
does.
Wilbur, my Avon
You have to follow up, too.
mentor. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what she says. She said persistence is her superpower.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
Question
question. I'm going to try the, that's a good idea. Okay. And make sure you have your contact information there, and that'll be a good job. And then, and Amanda said fire departments. Yes, that's something the whole community can rally around,
Yes.
because that's very localized. It's not like if I just donate to Red Cross and I don't know where the money's going.
Yes.
But if I'm doing a fundraiser that benefits that fire department behind me,
People
then
know.
that's close to
Oh,
home.
we good. They love the fire
Yeah,
department.
Yeah.
trust me.
And animal shelters, people always support animal shelters, because they need blankets and food and you can do, and the fundraisers are online, so they go nationwide. So if you're interested in that, make sure you reach out to me, call, text, email, bat signal.
Oh,
No, yeah.
Go ahead.
And then, and then new team members, don't be afraid to sign up people, especially if they're your best customer, because if you don't sign them up, I will. And now you lost a customer and a team member. I'm just saying. If you don't get them, somebody's going to. You know how many Avon team members I have that said, oh, my Avon lady never told me I could sign up. You have an Avon lady? Yeah, I just ordered from her last week.
Save on theirs and
It's all right
earn
there.
too.
So, but again, in that, the consistency, the key is consistency. So I had to look up this one. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. You don't have to, and I think I've clearly demonstrated today that you don't have to be a rocket scientist. You don't have to have a master's in business. You don't have to be a tech chick guru.
Just got to keep plugging at it.
Yep.
Plugging away.
Yeah. So this guy, Robert Collier, I actually looked him up and he had a pretty interesting story. If you like biographies, the first paragraph on Wikipedia is pretty interesting. But yeah, small steps. So my small steps were what I grew up on in Avon was the power of three. And that's one thing I always taught from the earliest days. Talk to 3 new people every day. And then the other one is the fortune is in the follow-up, because you could give out 100 books, but if you don't follow up,
Yeah.
you're kind of wasting your money on the books. You got to follow up. And people don't mind. Oh, we are starting a book club. I know a couple of you
really?
have posted that you'd be interested in it. So I'll send out an email, but it's for this book called Who Moved My Cheese? And you can see it's very skinny. If you were an avid reader, you could probably read this on your lunch break. It's not even 100 pages. And look, it's a large font and there's not a lot of words. So it's not like anyway, so this book is about adjusting to change. And I had read this before COVID, and I think that's one of the things that helped me to not freak out.
Yeah.
When COVID hit was because I had already adopted this. Well, I was already this way anyways. It's like, life happens, and are you going to complain that life changed, or are you going to adapt?
The one thing that I must say about you, with all the things that happened with Avon, the purchase, the shorts, and so forth and so on, you always figured out a way to make it still work.
Oh
And
yeah.
I was okay.
Yeah.
Everybody else was falling by the wayside, but you
Yeah.
always plugged
yeah.
on. So
Where there's a will, there's a way.
yeah.
I think when I started Avon, I was hungry, literally hungry. I was so tired of eating ground beef and potatoes. It was all I could afford.
Yeah.
So I literally had to make commission so I could buy some chicken.
You get some actual meat, huh?
So anyways, this is a really short read. We're going to have 3 Zoom meetings on Sundays, and it'll probably, just be a discussion on what we've read, and I'll assign certain pages. But like I said, you could read this in a day. And but it's just something extracurricular for us to do to have fun. And
Bonding time.
bonding time. Yes. Okay. Oh, there.
Shines
Okay.
right like a
Good
diamond.
time.
And this
Okay.
is all Canva you're doing this on?
Yeah.
These are so cute.
Aren't they fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, before I stop the recording, does anybody have a question that might benefit the replay queens? Are we good? Okay. Oh, before I stop the recording, let me show. I'm having an in-house incentive. If you sign up a new person and they place $100 order in the month of March, right? We're in March.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's March 8th. So and there's 31 days. So that gives them 23 days to
Okay.
sign up one person and help them to place $100 order. And if you do, you can get a hat
Ooh.
or now
Ta-da.
this blanket. It's a stadium blanket.
It says Avon, Avon.
Yeah, so the first person to get a recruit gets to pick which one they want. Everybody else is going to get the new Avon hat. Okay, so that's for new team sales. Ta-da. Thank you, Vanna.
Thank you.
Then,
You're welcome.
also, I always like to do surprise and delights. So I mentioned having a March sales goal. I have 5 of these cute little rustic clipboards that are a magnet, right?
Oh, that's cute.
So you can stick them on your fridge. Tony mentioned visualization. You can put your goal on here. So here's your assignment, should you accept,
Mhm.
is to the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people to email me a picture of their goal. I will print it and send it to you on this cute little clipboard. So Dollar Tree only had 5, so it's the first 5 people that email me their pictures.
Okay.
Now, we talked about different ways of growing your business, online fundraisers, the stores that Shatia says I hope I'm saying your name right, because it looks really pretty. Wouldn't that be pretty in cursive?
Let me take my
Shatia?
glasses off.
Isn't that
Oh,
a pretty name? So
you have to do one of those phonics.
oh yeah, I
so
don't know
that
how
we
to
can-
pronounce it.
how
though,
to
yeah.
pronounce it, yes.
So if you message
take
me
this?
your goals
Mhm.
for March, not the picture, but if you message, oh, I said it right, yay. But the action steps you're going to take.
Mhm.
I have 5 new pink little notebooks, and it says you're a gem. And since we're
Good
Dazzling
diamond.
Diamonds,
Yeah.
so the first 5 people to email me a picture of their goal, and it has to be a SMART goal. Look up the acronym SMART, and you have to include the S and the M and the A and the R and the T with that.
Oh,
Do you know the
okay.
SMART acronym?
No, but I go ahead.
Yeah,
I'll work on one.
Yeah. And then this will be for those who are going to share with me their action plan, the actual steps that you're going to do. Okay. All right. So we're going to stop the recording and then get down to the
Nitty gritty.
nitty gritty. Yes. All right. So thank you for those who joined live, and thank you for watching the replay. All the replay queens shine bright. And I'm going to do stop share, and then I'm going to do stop recording.